Hello everyone! Welcome back to another session here at the QA Online Academy. I'm Rachel, and I am absolutely thrilled to be your instructor today. I hope you're all feeling energized and ready to master some crucial database skills. Before we jump into today's topic, I want to make sure you've all had a chance to thoroughly review our previous lesson on the SQL insert and update statements. Those are the foundation for what we're doing next. Mastering the lifecycle of data, creating it, updating it, and eventually removing it, is what makes you a truly effective QA engineer or data specialist. So, let's make sure those skills are sharp before we move forward. Today's lesson is all about the SQL DELETE statement. This is the command you'll use when data is no longer needed, whether a customer closes an account or you're cleaning up a testing database. While it seems simple, it's actually one of the most dangerous commands in SQL if used incorrectly. We're going to learn how to use it with surgical precision to avoid accidental data loss. Formally, the delete statement is used to remove existing records from a table. It's the final part of our basic data manipulation toolkit, and it's essential for maintaining data integrity. The syntax is quite straightforward. We start with the keywords delete from, followed by the name of the table you're targeting. But as we'll see, the most important part comes next. That critical part is the where clause. This clause tells SQL exactly which rows you want to disappear. Without it, the database engine won't know where to stop, which can lead to disaster. I cannot emphasize this enough. Be extremely careful when deleting records. You must always pay close attention to the where clause in your delete statement. It is your only safety net. The where clause specifies exactly which records should be deleted. If you omit the where clause, every single record in that table will be deleted instantly. It's a mistake you only want to make once. Let's use our demo database to illustrate this. We're looking at a selection from the customers table, featuring customers like Alfred's Futterkiste and Ana Trujillo. Take a look at the data structure. Each row has a unique customer ID and specific contact details. We'll be using this table for our examples to see exactly how delete behaves. Suppose we need to remove the customer Alfred's Futterkiste from our database. In PyCharm, we'd write delete from customers, followed by our specific where clause. By setting the condition where customer name equals Alfred's Futterkiste, we're telling SQL to find only the record that matches that name and remove it. It's clean and targeted. Once you execute that command, row number 1 is gone. If you query the table again, you'll see that Alfred's Futterkiste is no longer there, while every other customer remains untouched. Here's how the table looks after the deletion. As you can see, customer ID 1 is gone, and the list now starts with customer ID 2, Ana Trujillo. This is exactly what we wanted. Now, what if you wanted to clear out all the records in a table, but keep the table itself for future use? This is actually quite common during testing phases. You can do this by simply omitting the where clause. The syntax is just delete from and the table name. But remember, this is powerful and permanent. Running delete from customers will wipe every record from the customer's table. The table structure, its attributes, and any indexes will stay intact, but it will be empty. But what if you want to get rid of the entire table completely? For that, we use a different command entirely, the drop table statement. The syntax here is drop table followed by the table name. Unlike delete, which just removes the data inside, drop removes the table definition from the database entirely. So, running drop table customers would mean the customers table no longer exists. If you try to query it afterward, SQL will tell you the table doesn't exist. It's a total removal. All right, it's time to put what you've learned into practice. I want you to open PyCharm on your computer and try to write a delete statement for a test table. Ready? Choose a record to remove, write your where clause carefully, and execute it. I'll give you 10 seconds to work through it. Good luck, and think before you click. Welcome back. How did you go? I hope you found it straightforward, but also realized how important that where clause is. Practice is how these concepts really sink in. Here is the solution. In the example here, we wrote delete from customers, where customer ID equals 1, to ensure that this is indeed the only thing that will be deleted from the table. The customer with customer ID equals 1. Again, note the importance of placing conditions in queries of this type. If you had any trouble, don't worry. Go back, rewatch the syntax parts, and try again. Database management is all about building that muscle memory. In our next chapter, we'll be moving on to the select top statement, which is incredibly useful for exploring large data sets. I can't wait to show you how it works. Thank you so much for joining me today at the QA Online Academy. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and TikTok channels for more tech tips and full lessons. Visit our official website for more resources and trial lessons. We value your feedback, so leave a comment below. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye!